All right. Man, a minute late. 30 seconds late. So, I was going to share something before we begin. So this is yoga number 79. And what I want to do, I had to put my phone up there, is just talk about PRAN real quick. So PRAN in yoga is the life energy that rises in on the breath when we breathe. So PRAN is not the oxygen and all the stuff that science says, hey, this is what makes someone alive. So it makes their body function, no doubt about that. But what keeps us alive is PRAN. And that is life energy. So it doesn't just keep us alive. It is what life is the energy of life. And that is what rises in on the breath. So when we, in yoga, meditate or do the yoga poses, we're in a way controlling the PRAN. So you're controlling your life. You're learning how to control life. So if PRAN is life energy and you inhale, you're bringing in life, which is what yoga is all about, because you're controlling life. So you inhale more life, you get more life. You get more energy in a sense. So that feeling of life. And I have a video about PRAN in regards to my father and seeing him pass away and noticing life is no longer there. And I'll link that video on the bottom of this video. And tomorrow what I'll share is a biblical verse in order to understand PRAN in the Western mindset, which comes from Genesis. But what we're going to do today is just begin in easy pose, just like we did last time. And you're just going to focus on your breathing, which is yoga. And make sure this door is out of the camera frame. There it is, yeah. So I had something that I was going to share. I'll just share that tomorrow. So easy pose is the modification of the lotus, but it is a pose in itself. Now, if you're in the easy pose and it's too much on your knees, just bring yourself out of it. You can't keep your back straight in a sense where it's feeling weak or it's starting to hurt. Just lean against the wall, lean like this. And all you're going to do is just focus on the breathing. Back is straight, hands are in front. If you're doing the easy pose, some people do this, right? That's a symbolic hand gesture too. You just do what you want to do and feel comfortable. And this will help you focus on the breathing. So you don't want to make it too uncomfortable, because then you won't be able to focus on the breathing. You start focusing on, hey, this pose doesn't feel right. Hey, and you're worrying about all that. But let go of that mindset. And to let go of that mindset, you need to get comfortable. Stop worrying about trying to be somewhere, trying to do the perfect pose and all, so on and so on. And you're going to tilt the head to the right, run your ears to the right shoulder. Back is straight, shoulders are level, and you're focused on the breathing. Remember, the importance of the breathing is where the PRAN rises in on. You focus on the breathing, and that focus point is what allows the mind and body to become one, which is yoga. And that focus heightens your awareness, which makes you feel the stretch and the left side of the neck. But you're not focused on that. You're focusing on the breathing. Bring the right hand to the side of the head. Let the weight of the arm bring the head down. Keep the left shoulder down, back as straight as you can get it. And in this pose, you're just going to relax the arm. Let the weight of the arm bring the head down. Now, if you're pulling down a little bit, because it's natural to do, don't pull as much. Let go of trying to be somewhere. Let go of trying to control it. Just relax the arm. Let the body go where it goes. Just focus on the breathing, which makes you aware of the stretch on the left side of the neck. We know how to release. Hands back to center. Tilt the head to the left. Left ear is to the left shoulder. Back is straight. Right shoulder is down. Shoulders are level as you can get them. Just do the best you can. Just focus on the breathing. Again, that focus heightens your awareness. Makes you aware of what's going on in the body. So you're feeling the stretch. Maybe you're aware of the lower back, getting fatigued, sitting straight. You're not focused on that stuff. You're focused on the breathing. Bring the left hand to the side of the head. Let the weight of the arm bring the head down. Right shoulder's down. Back is straight. I hear a bird, so I'm aware of a bird. I don't know. It sounds like a crow, but it's not a crow. Probably. Reminds me of that show I watched with my kids. Fred ran outside. He saw a bird. He saw a bird. And got all scared and ran in the house. Then go ahead and release. I've seen that movie about 20 times with my kids. So back straight. And we're going to tilt the head back. And this time you're not jarring the head back. So you're reaching up, the head is going up, the chin is going straight up. I'll take the knuckles, place them under the chin, pushing up. Focus on the breathing, heightens your awareness. And we're going to release. Chin's going down to the chest, back straight. Every time it gets quiet, I feel like, man, I need music. I need music. Because I'm worrying about how the video is looking. I know it's not the best quality, but I'm slowly moving to better and better and better quality. Things take money. It's easy to roll the back here, so you just let the head drop down, keep the back as straight as you can. Lock the fingers together. Palms go to the back of the head. Relax the arms. Let the weight of the arms bring the head down. You're not pulling it down. You're not trying to be somewhere. You're letting go of that mindset of trying to be somewhere. You just relax the arms. Let the body go where it goes. You go ahead and release. Head back to center. Do neck rolls. Drop the head down to the right, down around. As the head drops down and goes around, you're exhaling. As the head goes up and back, you're inhaling. And that movement is linking with the breathing. So you're focused on the breathing. Just make sure aware of the movement. You're not focused on the movement. You're focusing on the breathing, which heightens your awareness. Allows you to know what's going on in the body. So you're feeling the stretch in the neck. Aware of the head going down and up. You're aware of what's going on in the body. Then when the head goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Drop the head down, exhale. When the head goes up, you're inhaling, focusing on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And when the head goes to the top, you're going to bring yourself to center. You're going to do shoulder shrugs, shoulders to the ears, back, down, around, shoulders going up. You're inhaling, and as the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. You're focusing on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse, shoulders drop down, exhale, shoulders go up, inhale. Again, you're linking this movement with the breathing. So your mind and body is becoming one. You're one with the movement. And then the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to center. Trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. As you go down, you're reaching out, the back is straight, and you're exhaling. And as you go up, you're inhaling. Again, you're linking this movement with the breathing. Aware of what's going on, so you're focused on the breathing, aware of the movement, aware of the feeling in the lower back when you're going down. Maybe you feel something in your knee. Maybe you feel something, I don't know, maybe in your ankle. But you're not focused on that stuff. You're focusing on the breathing. So when you go to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up, focusing on the breathing. Nothing else but the breathing. When you go to the top, bring yourself to center. You do a half spinal twist. So the back is straight. Left hand is on the right knee. Right arm goes up. So pull yourself up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself up. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor. Center the back. Arm is straight. And it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting. And you're focused on the breathing. Now in this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly. And when you exhale, the belly goes in, you go back into the pose. So you're focused on the breathing, the head is twisting, and you're aware of that subtle movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. And go ahead and release, center. And you're going to do the other side. So right hand's on the left knee. Left arm goes up. Think of the spine, so you pull yourself up straight. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor, center the back. Arm is straight, and it's against the back. Make sure the head is twisting, and you're focused on the breathing. Again, when you're inhaling, your belly swells with air, so it pushes you out of the pose slightly. When you exhale, the belly goes in, so you go back into the pose a little more. So you're focused on the breathing, head is twisting, and you're aware of that subtle movement of the belly, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. And release back to center. You're just back in the easy pose, hands are in front. You're just watching yourself breathe. Now here, you're already breathing. You breathe automatically, and you're going to watch that. So it's natural to bring your focus to your breathing and then start to control it. But what you want to do is let go of the mindset of control and just watch yourself breathe. So you can focus on the belly. When you inhale, the belly expands. When you exhale, the belly goes in. Watch that. Don't control it. Just watch it. Or bring your focus to the tip of the nose. Just watch the air go in and out. Again, don't control it. Just watch it. Now we're going to go to the mountain pose. We're going to do sun salutations. Keep my pillow. I'll put my pillow here today. Under the Satchitananda picture. Well, that's not Satchitananda. It's Satchitananda created that image. You know, I think he saw it like in a. Then I was going to say vision, but probably not vision. But so this is all the different religions, right? Yeah, Judaism, Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, and I was about to give you a lesson on the picture. I forgot I was doing yoga. Anyways, so that's one truth, many paths. That's the concept. So you're in mountain pose. Toes go up. Spread the toes as well as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are slightly bent. Hips are tilted. You're finding that spot where the skeleton is just standing. So if you were just your skeleton, you're lining up the bones and letting that skeleton stand. And it's possible, and the reason I know it's possible, because the world record for stacking up bowling balls, I believe, is 9. And I tell that to my class, was it 8? No, I think it was 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9. And the guy stacked up the bowling balls. No ligaments, no muscle, no skin, nothing. Just the bowling balls are lined up. So that's how you're thinking about the mountain pose. So you're lining up the skeleton, the bones, where the skeleton is just standing. Right? I don't know if that's a good image or not, but you think of that. It's a meditative pose. So you just focus on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. You bring palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out, up and back. I go out some. But what you want to do, if you can, keep the symbolic hand gesture of the prayer. And then push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. And exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back. Palms go to the calves. Elbows into the sides of the legs. You're pulling yourself in and down, just like the half spinal twist. You're letting yourself breathe. So you're closing up, and then when you inhale, the belly swells with air. So it pushes you out of the pose. Let yourself be pushed out. And then when you exhale, the belly goes in. You're aware of that subtle movement,
but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. Keep on saying that because it's important. Focus on the breathing, heightens your awareness. It's what allows the mind and body to connect. It's the link that allows the mind and body to connect. The palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward, diagonally, making sure the front knee is not over the toe. If it is, you need to lengthen up some. Back is straight, maybe arched to your palms, maybe to your fingertips. Maybe you're leaning. Wherever you are, you settle, accept where you are, and then just focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. Now, when you focus on the breathing, you're aware of what's going on. For me, I'm aware of a stretch right in the front leg. I'm aware of maybe my back needs to straighten up. And then I just accept where I am. As long as your mind and body is connecting as one, you're doing yoga. No matter how you think the pose should look, let go. That's judgment. You use it at first, and then you let go of it. You use it because you need to find out where you got to go. And then you just accept where you are. Now, with the back foot, go to curl toes under, knee goes up, high lunge, so the leg goes straight. Settle here for a second or two. Then move into downward dog. With the downward dog, the arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones going to the ceiling, heels towards the floor, and you are pushing into this pose. So you're pushing, and you're pushing to the spot right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, and focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Then you slide into the upper dog. So it's a strength transition. You drop down to the knees, the chest to the best you can, and you slide up. Now with the upper dog, tops of the feet are to the floor. Of course, the palms are to the floor. And if this is too much, you're going to go into small cobra. Small cobra, just the chest is on the floor. The hands are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're not pushing up. You're pulling up. The back are pull muscles, so you're using the back muscles. Or just go to hands and knees. Just modify the pose, accept where you are, let go of, hey, I'm not doing the pose right, or hey, I'm doing the pose perfectly. Let go of that mindset. That's not what we're doing. We're focusing on the breathing. We're allowing the mind and body to become one. That is yoga. And that's what we're doing. Yoga. So back to downward dog. Again, you're pushing into this pose. Arms are straight. Legs are straight. Tailbones going to the ceiling. Heels towards the floor. They're into the floor. And you're pushing in this pose. Pushing into it. Pushing right to the spot, right before you feel like, man, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle there, accept where you are, and focus on the breathing. You bring the left foot up between the hands. That's the foot that you took back. So that's the foot that you bring back up. So with the low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, making sure the knee is not over the toe. If it is, you need to lengthen up. Back is straight, maybe arched. Palms are to the floor, maybe to your fingertips, maybe you're up, maybe you're like this. You know, wherever you are, you're fitting the yoga session to your body. And you're just accepting where you are. And that's what we're learning on the yoga mat, acceptance.
You accept where you are here. That's a mindset that we're gaining. And then you take that mindset of acceptance out into the so-called real world. And you accept where you are there. And you accept others. Capital A, acceptance. Now with the back foot, curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge, settle here for a second or two. So back leg as straight as you can get it. And then right leg comes up, standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing, letting yourself breathe here. So let the belly expand. Let yourself be pushed out of the pose. And then when you go in, let yourself go back into the pose. Now, the focusing on the breathing is what makes you aware of that subtle movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. One more sun salutation, and we're going to move into this one a little bit faster. Then exhale, reaching out, hinging from the lower back, standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Focus on the breathing. Palms to the side of the feet, left leg is back, low lunge, opening up here, so you're expanding. Even if your back is flat, you're thinking, inhaling, and then just focus on the breathing, opening up. Just doing the best you can, accepting where you are. And then go into the high lunge, downward dog, pushing into it. Push a little bit more than you were before if you can. So you find that spot right before you feel like you can't go any further. And then you say, hey, you know what? Maybe I can go a little further. And you slide into the upper dog and modify it how you have to. Focusing on the breathing. So you need to go to the small cobra. Do that. Hands and knees. Do that. Doesn't matter. Don't think any less. I'm not even doing the pose perfectly. And I've been doing yoga for 20-something years. It's just my body. But technically, if your mind and body is connecting, you're doing yoga. So back to downward dog. And we miss that in yoga. We think the yoga is the poses. That's a very small part of yoga. Yoga is the mindset, uniting the mind and body together as one. So left foot is up, between the hands, low lunge, opening up, thinking, hey, I'm open. No matter if you think you're closed compared to something you saw online, doesn't matter. Tapping into the mindset of feeling open. It's all a mindset. Just focus on the breathing. Then high lunge. Then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down. Let yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. Then you're going to go to mountain pose. Remember, in mountain pose, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. And then just find that spot. The skeleton is standing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And we're just going to stay here a little bit longer. So we'll just watch yourself breathe, just like we were doing in the easy pose. So your focus goes to the belly. You inhale, the belly expands. You exhale, the belly goes in. Watch that. Or bring your focus to the tip of the nose. Watch the air go in and out. Again, you're already breathing. It's very natural to focus on the breathing and then start to control it. That's not what we're doing. Letting go of the mindset of control, you're just watching it. So we'll sit here a little bit longer. And just watch yourself breathe. Bring your palms together. Let's do. That's it. So that was number 79, YouTube Live yoga routine. Almost 80. Almost 80. 80 is one more. So tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.